Hey guys. So, about a week ago, I was just kind of derping around and I was making this, and it just kind of came together, and I really liked it, so I put a post on Reddit. And it's my second post ever, and I was so excited that for my first real post to Reddit, it was just successful. I feel I got, a few people liked it, and a couple people wanted a tutorial on it. So I told them that I would go ahead and make a tutorial, and here it is. I started with one, two, three, four, five. One, 7. I think I did a 7 by 7 square. Because then you get the water in the middle and two. Yep, that should work. Later, what I did was along this row here, I switched it so that it would be a curve here. So you want to switch it so that it looks more like this. Alright, and now we're just going to plant the wheat. Oh. And I'm not going to worry about bone mealing it because it'll grow as we, build and all whatnot. And, well, you can make what under there however you like. Glowstone might work pretty well because then it will be lit up at night as well, and you don't have to worry about that. Sorry. Okay, so then what I did was along this side, I wanted a little porch right up next to here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out, and I used oak wood planks for most of the interior, but I actually am using spruce wood for most of it. So let me just double check real quick. I think I did all the way except for one. That's, yeah, okay. So you're going to want a 3 by 3 by 3 square right here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And finish it up here. Oh. And then from there on downwards, you're going to have the stairs. I think this is right. Gosh. Is it? That doesn't look right. I think it's one more over. Let me just fix that. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so then what I did was I just boxed it in, and I wanted a wall here, so I'm not going to put a fence there, but I also am going to put a fence here. And again, there's going to be a wall here too, so that's not going to matter too much. Let's see. I matched up this post here, and I made it too tall. One tall, and then there's going to be glowstone here later, and then yeah. So I built this up all the way up to here. Yeah, that's looking nice. And then obviously you're going to want one here to match up with your house as well. Typical rule that I follow is you want to have your roof about 4 tall on each floor. So let's see. You're going to walk in here, and then that's 1, 2, 3. So we're going to build that up one more. And then it would be like that typically. But what I wanted to do here is, since there's going to be a door here, I put one there, and then the rest of it was going to be wall. So what we're going to do is, in case it like so. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make this wall cobble. Put a fence there for now. Oh wait, that's what I did. Okay, so sorry for all the confusion. This is my first, well, let's build kind of thing. We'll just get rid of the walls for now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the roof would be here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the roof would be there, and of course, the floors on the interior are actually going to be oak wood. Let me just change the time. So this is just going to give us a little guideline of where it is, and that's actually going to be a wall, so we don't need that. So let's see, this goes, oh, this is not going to be this way. This is also going to be floor, because this is actually going to be part of the wall of the house. So we can bring this one up. One more. And and let me just double check the measurements. From there, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think it's 9 here too, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. You always want to build in uneven numbers, and I think, is that one more wide than, nope, it matches with the box perfectly. So, from here, the easiest thing to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to build that up to about as tall as that one. Good. And this is going to be 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go ahead and build that one up too. Now, when I built this, I never really thought of it as a survival house, but I don't know. I refurbished it, and I'll show you in a minute after I'm done building this one. But what I did later was I added touches that would help in survival and just aesthetically pleasing things. So the walls are mainly cobble, and I wanted to keep that theme throughout the house, as this would be the ground floor. So, you know, the 2 cobble with a wood on top. And then that kind of gives you a nice little look to the house that not all houses have. And then if you want, what you can do is halfway point, separate them, and that gives it a nice little differentiation in the house. But what I did later is on the back of the house right here is we're going to go ahead and build up the pillars every other one. If I did the measurements right. And I typically like to get a framework of the house before I start detailing it, so sorry if this is not how you guys typically build. Let's see. So, what did I do here? This is this side where the farm is. That should be good. I'm going to keep the frame of the house the same. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So, what's cool about this design is that it's not, I don't want to say not finished, but it's kind of not finished yet. I didn't use the space under here, under my house, but what you can do with this is that you can actually add a basement level to it. And I originally had planned on using the space as a basement for storage, and I went with the attic in the end. But I don't know, I like the idea of going under the house and seeing this kind of strutted pillar looking thing. And of course, if you want the thing to look similar underneath, what you can do is just go here and just do that all along the house, which is do we do the same? Yeah, we do the same thing here. That's good. So we're just gonna go ahead and knock out every single other. And there we go. Okay, so now that we got the framework, well, almost, I think that goes there, and then that will build up. And that does the same here. Yeah, that works. And again, you can do the same thing on the farm if you want it to look exactly the same on the bottom, but most of it's hidden by leaves, so you won't even see that kind of pattern. Let's see, that's 1, 2. We're gonna argue up a third, and you're gonna be replaced with glowstone, I think. No, you're gonna be replaced with glowstone. You're gonna go yay high. That seems right. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm not gonna worry about the basement, so we're just gonna fill in the floor here. Anyway, so that's the first floor, and what I do before I make details on the wall is I figure out what the base material I want to go with, and since it is a dark material, what I wanted to do is start with lighter bricks like cobblestone and light wool, which I think work pretty well together. And I think in the end I did not go with this cobble look. Let me just get that away. So we'll just stick with this for now. And we'll go back to detailing afterwards. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the windows that I did, and I actually used for the front ones just regular glass because I wanted to keep it kind of the same, and you don't have to keep it this way. I just thought it would look better, and of course I messed it up that way, I think, on the full design. Oh well, whatever. So that goes there, and in each of the center pieces I went ahead and I put a window between each one, except for these ones. Don't worry about this section here because that's later going to be a small tower, and I can actually go ahead and plan that right now. So in the center is going to be a big, tall wooden log, and the center, pew, there we go. This is gonna raise up all the way, and so will this, and this whole wall is actually going to be much different. So that stays the same. Yep, that stays the same. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do, oh, this can stay the same too. And again, I don't exactly remember this because, again, it's been a week. A little rusty on this. So we'll go ahead and go here in each of the centers. And what you can do here, what did I do here actually? Let me just double check. Yep, it's already coming along nicely. 2 glass there. Oh, okay. I subdivided it. Got it. And then, of course, these are glass because they're right next to a door and not glass panes. And let's go ahead and put the doors in, actually. Oh, actually, no. There we go. That's better. There will be a door here and a door here. And we'll go ahead and case that in for later. That goes like that. And there we go. So that will be for another day. Man, I didn't realize how hard it would be to recreate what you just kind of did in the spur of the moment. Anywho's, so let's get some leaves. And I really like the birch leaves for lawns and stuff. So what I did here was I kind of went along and I made this pathway. And I didn't start work on the second floor for quite a while. Actually, I didn't even make that tower until after I had already finished. And I'm like, it needed something. So along the house, what you can do to start is all the way along the house up until about, I think, no, even, yeah, you just skirt the house, basically. We can always edit it. Alright, so then what I did was I kind of followed the path here as much as possible, but I also kind of left it so that you get a little more space instead of this tight little space here. And I didn't work too much up until that point because that like the river and all that's optional, like that bridge and that right there. I just kind of added that on later. And I'll show you guys how to make those after I'm done with here. So cobble. And that just plans that out for later. Okay. So right here, I'm not going to worry about the flooring anymore. Along the roof here, I'm just going to go ahead and put these down. So, roof. Roofs are hard. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get, there they are, spruce wood stairs. And spruce wood. So what? Oh, do I even need spruce? Yeah, I'll just take it anyway. This one, this one, and then you go up one. We're actually gonna take that away for now. Forget about these for now. So those go up one, one, one. And then you take your spruce wood and you go up one. And this is how you make curved roofs in general, and they can be any length you want depending on the curve you want. So then you go up one again. I think that's how I did. Yep. Up one. And then from there, you're actually going to go up two this time. And then this is actually going to be lining the roof. So on the outside, similarly, what you're going to do is this is going to be replaced with that. And it's kind of like, how do I explain this? Just kind of like an outline of it for the outside of the house, essentially. So we'll go ahead and just do that. Replace. And this will... I suck. Okay. So then you do that, and this gets replaced, and this gets done, and that, and that, and that. There, and there, and there. And you don't want to go on the tips here, because it comes out looking like that, like it's coming down when you want it to curve out. See? Doesn't that look nice? And, yeah, and you don't want to do too much into... There we go. You don't want to get too much into the roof, if possible. Because once you get the kind of idea of the roof, you can figure out the rest pretty easily. And of course, I do a weird thing right here. I just kind of put that out there for everyone. And this one's gonna go here. And then sheet out one. And I'm gonna take a slab there and put out one more. Is that what I went with at the end? Yes, I did. Okay. So now that you got that, it's the same exact thing over here. And then you're just going to go along the outside of the bottom with... God, what's happening all at once here? Alright, you're just going to go along the outside here. With this cobble stair. And there you go. So that's the outline of the roof. And there's not much from there, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to fill in the roof, and then I'm going to come right back. Alright, so we're back, and all I did was I filled in the roof all the way, and I built these up to as tall as that is, but, I mean, that's nothing. Let's see. So, yeah, that's the roof so far, and I haven't put in a second floor. Oh. There's a bat in there. Anywho, so these only go as tall as about 8 blocks tall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So these pillars, starting from the top of the roof at this half point, goes up 8. And then that'll be that. I also added glowstone here, right there, and nothing else. And I put in grass. And the grass is actually going to be different depending on biome, obviously. I kind of like this color as the desert biome, but I think jungle biome or grassland biome would look even better. So let's see. What next? What next? What next? Oh, let's go with that first before I start on like a watermill or anything. So what you're gonna want to do for the windmill is start from the beginning of this corner here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 6 waypoint, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry. So we're just gonna start from this point, not this point, because that point is on the outside of the house. So this is the middle right here, and we're gonna go ahead and build. I think it's that tall. Got it. Okay, so you're gonna do a few things actually. So from this point here, you're gonna start right here and build out here as long as you want. And this point, no, this point and this point, you're gonna take out this wall, and you're gonna do the same thing as before. So these are actually gonna go up 3 tall, and you can go ahead and get rid of this and replace it with just regular wool. So these go 3 tall, and then you're gonna do the same thing that you did with the roof before, but over here. So 1, 2, and you can go ahead and pew pew. Put the roofs on top. Is that how I did that? I'm so confused. Yeah, it looks like I did. Alright. Sorry for the holdup. And this is only going to come up to that. It's not a big curve, which is pretty nice, actually. So, I guess I don't need those. Yep, and just build it like so. So we go there, then on top. So it's a little different than before, but it's still similar. So you go here, and it's still the nice little curve. It goes along. But this is going to cheat out 1. And, yeah, that's about it, actually. You do that, finish up here on the outline. And if you want, you can also just build the cobble all the way to there if you feel like it. I think it works better that way. The one problem is that this is curved like that, and it kind of becomes problematary. So what you can do to fix that is change it, but no, I guess I just kept it that way. Never mind. I don't know. It's hard to remember this. Okay, so from there, I filled it in, and I wanted to have a little windmill to work off of. So what I did was I actually got rid of this, sorry. And I cheated this out a little more, and I wanted to keep the windmill itself 1 away from the curve. So I built out here, and on each one, you start out with just a little circle right there. So you go up, and it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, And it turns out like that. And you can always resize it if you feel like it too. So that's always a positive. The cool thing about this design here too is that you can also have a window here. Oh gosh. The floor would be, let's see, not be there. One, two, three, maybe here. So the window would go here. There we go. So the window would go there. And let's see. Oh, I forgot the detail part here. I'm gonna add all the way here. And you get that. And it looks like what I also did is this bottom one right here. You can just turn that into logs if you want. And add the window. I will add, oh my gosh, what did I do? That goes up one, actually. Sorry. That window. Because that would be the center. There we go. That was, sorry. That works much better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then we can move on to making this tower. So what I did here is, well, like I did with all the other ones, I started with the normal curve, and it's basically the same curve as this. And I guess for these, what you can do instead to be a little different than the rest of the house is these can be all cobble. That way, they're less, less what? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and pop over here. And what you can do is fill that in just like that. If you feel like it is that can't be right. Oh, okay. You just don't touch the bottom. My bad. These should be stairs. And you can just go and do this. Just like that. Perfect. And if you really feel like it, you can add a curve to the roof like we've done before. I actually don't like it like that, so let's just actually take those off. There we go. Okay, so what I like to do a lot of the time is to try and conceal this kind of facing log, so what I'll do is I'll just hide it with a trap door, and it actually works pretty well too. I also do the same thing for glowstone. I learned that from lamps that I've seen on servers a lot of the time. Besides, it just makes it look less glaring. Excuse me. Let's see. Next. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and start working on this tower. So, before I look at the details again to make sure I have the pattern right, what you're going to want to do is just build these all the way up. I'm going to go ahead and put the roof on like so. Oh, never mind. Disregard what I said. It's going to be similar to the roof down there in that the fact that the main part is not going to be the cobble, but the spruce wood stairs. There we go. And now this middle chunk is going to go up one. Like so. Oh, it seems I am off somehow. Wow, I'm really off. I don't even know how that happened. Let me just delete this and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're gonna put, now we're gonna put the roof on, and, stuff. Nope, not like that. And there we go, and then the cobble, and the spruce wood will go all the way up, and that'll help us. No, that's still, what am I doing wrong? Oh, no, that is right, that is right. I forgot that we, with these roofs, you want to cheat out a little. So, I'll show you what I mean in a second here. Hold on. Pew, 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 pew. And... there. Then obviously what you can do is just do that. So, what I mean by cheating out is right here. No, that's right. There you go. It just goes out along, kind of like a skirt, if you will. And there you go. That's that roof. Wait. Never mind. I am just really stupid. Okay. So, I think I have it now. So, what I did wrong was I actually needed to build up one and screwed me up, and, yeah, I tried using World Edit. For some reason, it's not working. Messed up a whole lot. So, I'm just gonna redo it from there. So, each floor is indicated by cobblestone. voila. So now what you're going to do is along here, you're just going to, every time there's a row of cobblestone, there's also going to be logs on here. Like so. There we go. And voila. So we're just gonna go ahead and put le trapdoors on top here. And finish this up. Alright, and then we'll finish this roof here. And that is the house. You want to stick it out one. And the wheel itself is going to be right here. What I actually did is I used a slab on the top instead. That's not right. Kind of gotta feel it. There we go. There we go. I think that's right. I think that's right. It's happening. Alright. Yep. Yep. So, from there, all you have to do is kind of repeat it, but you're actually going to cheat out down one. So, the reason for that is because I kind of wanted it to look like it was attached to the ground here. So what you do under here that's different is that the wheel actually is bigger than the log here, but you can't see that. Because wood. And oh, forgot this. It's gonna be stuck out just a little bit. And then for the finishing touch, you're just going to put the water down. And voila, there's your house. And it's beautiful. Obviously, you're going to light it up. And on the inside, what I didn't show you is all you do is just fill this floor, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the tutorial, go ahead and press like, maybe even give it a subscribe if you think so. I plan to do more of these and hopefully better quality. I did not expect this to take so long.